I'm sorry to have to leave my room, but we're back on live again on YouTube, of course. I'm really streaming in the dining room right now. Chat. Uh, Chat, Lee heard that. I mean, my bed is literally starting to get fixed right now, so I'm literally streaming in the dining room, but I won't stream that much in the dining room for sure. Now, I'm really streaming on my laptop. Oh, chat. A high school bigger than most colleges. Mm.
Stop! Stop! These old videos, man! Did it just say the story the most? Wait, hold on, wait. Wait, how do I pause this? How do I, like, turn the audio off real quick?
Chat. I haven't heard that. Wait, Streamer University. Chat. Streamer University was not people thought it was. Streamer University best moments. Like, bro. Not gonna lie, but chat. I mean, when is Kai Cenat finna come back with Streamer University? That's what we need to talk about. Like, if he come out with Streamer University, I had to apply to Streamer University. Like, no shit. I had to apply to Streamer University. And when my tablet goes almost dead, I mean, I got what you call it, I got to like, I gotta go charge it up and stop streaming. It turns red.
Goes to the most improved streamer. Everybody clap it up for Corey to you.
Corey to you.
The first certificate goes to the most improved streamer. Everybody clap it up for Corey to you. Come on, my boy.
I just want to say,
So hold up.
I just want to say,
Hold it from the top, man.
I just want to say thank y'all. I appreciate everybody. Everybody's been very cool, nice.
Corey to you.
It's a lot of people here. Everybody has a goal.
You were one of my
Go achieve it.
there, brother. Okay, someone said that Corey to you was one of their favorite streamers there. Shout out to Corey to you. DDG might become professor at Streamer University. I heard about. Oh, Measy, let's talk about.
The biggest streamer of.
Let's watch this video.
Make your browser fast. Make your browser safe.
About a year, Kai Cenat had arguably the biggest streamer event that we've seen in modern times. He invited a bunch of random content creators and some of his friends to a college campus in order to launch what was known as Streamer.
Bruh, like, this was almost close to looking like Harry Potter and Hogwarts Legacy, like, for real. Just like, hey, this ain't even actually real. It's just, I mean, why would they even actually want to make Streaming University look like this? Imagine, but they also did like at a random university that most people could go to or have fans at and stuff outside, waiting for them to see real streams and their new favorite streamers there at Streaming University for views and stuff and content like that. I mean, and they didn't actually even wear no suits that they wore at school that anyone supposed to wear the same at school.
University. And although there was a ton of chaos that happened, for the most part, it was arguably one of the best things that happened for a lot of content creators. Now, doing something unprecedented like this would cause for unprecedented criticism, but I don't think that people really realized how much that Streamer University will go on to do so much good for the streaming world, and it will ultimately go on to change some of the streamers that were in its lives.
If you try to recreate someone's whole flow, like let's say you try to do the DDG, it's not going to work this time. If something pops one time, that method instantly gets patched.
Why do you think that Streamer U got/gets such a bad rep?
Because y'all didn't get in.
There we go. If you're new to this and you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It's going to go a long, long way for the channel. Come tag along for Omizi University, right? We could build a bigger and greater community along the way. Now, back into the video. When Kai Cenat announced his Streamer University, a lot of people thought it was the end-all, be-all for streamers new coming into the space. They thought if they were to get on in this sort of event, they would have the finish line as opposed to a good starting point. And thus started the...
Yeah.
disingenuous grading scale of what Kai Cenat could do for people in the streaming space. And a year later, people are looking back at Streamer University and calling it nothing but a success. And I honestly don't think it's fair. One tweet that I saw asked if there was any notable creator that had come from this event. And truly and honestly, maybe they don't know, but there have been a lot of resounding successes from Streamer University. First and foremost, Yana was technically on Drake's album. I don't know how that can't be viewed as some sort of success. Then I would say somebody like Extra Emily benefited directly from Streamer University, having people notice her, i.e. The Weeknd's producer, notice her directly from Streamer University.
And The Weeknd knows who you are. I promise on my life, he knows who you are.
He does?
The reason why I know, because he was at my studio last year. He was recording something. And he was watching SU, and he was like, I love you, and how she was walking around with the selfie stick all alone by herself.
With The Weeknd knew who Extra Emily was. Like, Extra Emily is supposed to be that other streamer. Dude, there's like other streamers out there. I mean, you have like Valkyrie, Senna, Extra Emily, and I heard of Pokemon. Yeah, Pokemon also.
And somebody like Tota arguably is the biggest streamer to come out of Streamer University, not just landing him thousands upon thousands of viewers from being somebody who had a low viewer count, but also having the opportunity to join streamer group The Clover Boys. DDG went from niche internet fame to fully mainstream. Blasian Baby Lola pivoted into a more corporate setting. Lala Baptiste, Jay Cinco, Arky, they all built real audiences from Streamer University. People benefited tremendously from the opportunity to come together, create content with one another, collaborate with like-minded individuals, and ultimately be broadcasted to a new, wider audience. Now, I believe that those streamers mentioned definitely did Streamer University right, and they took advantage of what was to come afterwards. But there were some what people would perceive as the downsides of Streamer University, and the aftermath of it changed the streaming industry completely.
Streaming is dying out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Streaming.
Hell
You
yeah.
think streaming is dying out?
Hell yeah. Streaming is like, it just became so oversaturated. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, me personally, from a creator standpoint, I feel like once Streaming University came and everything up, it made the numbers feel
Oversaturated. Like streamer can't be dying. Like streaming, I mean, like there's like more streamers that started to get like more views after Streaming University, like Ty Lil, Yana, Rakai, ISO Speeds, Big Brother Jamal. I mean, yeah. And even Tota and Ray.
unreal. Like back then, niggas having 7,000, bro. When you had 7,000 like a year ago, bro, that's like equivalent to a nigga having 60,000 right now.
Now, I think a little bit of context needs to be added. First and foremost, during Streamer University, somebody like a DDG hit 200,000 live viewers, and everyone was about at 15K to 30.
Oh, so DG hit like 200,000 live viewers during Streamer University. I mean, DG, he's known as a rapper on stream. He doesn't actually stream like Kai Cenat. He's a chill streamer. He sometimes communicates well through RL streams with Capaholics, with the Shade Frost in them and stuff. And he even They do party streams at his house and stuff.
3K. So 500 to 1,000 viewers, it almost seemed like it wasn't impressive anymore. I do think that the goalpost moved, but most importantly, out of a streamer university, I saw so many people want to hop into streaming. I think it's worth noting Jay Cinco was at streamer university and definitely monetized off of it. He's just pointing out the fact that people showed up to the gold rush that he got in early on. But that's basically how every single gold rush works. People see this thing blow up in the space and then everyone rushes to do it. Most of them doing it with half-assed attempts, to be quite honest with you. If you go back and look at all those people who bought phones after streaming university, some of your favorite content creators who stepped into streaming, and just some people who tweeted, I wanted to get into streaming right after streaming university, a lot of them aren't doing it now. A lot of them have fallen off wholeheartedly. Now, most of these people are probably looking for an opportunity to uplift themselves from whatever financial burdens that they had, not understanding how real of a task and job streaming actually is. They thought it was something that could be fun, monetizable, and taken lightly, but it's actual serious hard work, one where you have to devise a plan and a strategy that leads to a long and fruitful career. Or you could attempt to take the shortcut like some of these content creators did and go the whole insane attention farming type situation.
Y'all close? I got some money.
Bro, why ask?
Yo, this
Why
DJ is
ask?
fire. It's not a DJ. It's
Money for you. I'm famous. You can't do me like that. Can't make me a taco. Damn, nigga. I can't get a chicken taco. Just make me a taco. I give you $100. You don't want $100? Wow, that's crazy. That's fucked up, man. You gonna do that in front of 20,000 people? Hey, La Maria, fuck you.
I'm not gonna lie, chicken taco does sound kind of good right now. I ain't gonna hold you. Now, on surface, this clip is
Wait. She wanted a chicken taco, right? So how much did the chicken taco even cost? And why did the guy not make her a chicken taco?
kind of funny, but the problem is that she said, I'm famous, therefore you should stay open for me, therefore you should make me some sort of chicken taco. And the bigger problem is that this—
Bro, you don't even have to tell no one that you're famous to make you something like a chicken taco or a pizza or a burger or something like that. As I would say, give you like examples of what you're saying right now. Like, bro, like, come on.
type of personality trait or type of content that you're going for supersedes any type of content that you're, supposed to be getting known for. They're going to remember the arrogance. They're going to remember the entitlement over anything. A platform like StreamerU gave Samaya the recognition, but recognition only matters if you can convert it into a real audience. This is why people connected this specific moment of Samaya to the academics criticism from a minute ago.
We know you for literally fucking a rapper. That's why we know you.
Don't ever try to do that, bitch. I went to StreamerU and all that. I don't give a fuck. Don't downplay shit I got going on.
congratulations to you.
The criticism wasn't not just that these people aren't famous. The criticism was that these people were acting like the platform had already made them stars before they actually built anything. Arguably, the worst part about Streaming University is that it gave some streamers and content creators the thought process in their mind that they were just famous enough that they didn't have to actually go out there and build an audience. And when attention doesn't turn into a real audience, some creators don't respond by actually building and growing a real audience, getting down and dirty and building up a community. No, they respond by chasing these moments, these viral moments, these things that get them clipped. And this is where you introduce a Nina Lynn situation into the mix.
And the language that you're using in front of a 13-year-old, I don't appreciate.
This is a public space. I'm gonna let you know that right now. This is like the most barren argument. I cannot. Two.
Sir, do not be recording.
It's just me. It's just me. Okay, we got no one else. One, two, fuck.
What is she doing? She's really disrespectful for doing that, especially in front of people, especially why you can't do that. And then they'll
Shit.
Now follow me. What it's worth, Nina Lynn and Samaya are not the same example at all. Samaya is somebody who represents entitlement after the attention. Nina Lynn, on the other hand, represents chasing attention after the spotlight starts fading. When you go to an event like a Streamer University and you're surrounded by all these other streamers, your numbers look more huge than what they actually are. They look inflated. And so coming back from a Streamer University back to your hometown, people were chasing that high again. People were chasing that feeling as the numbers dwindled down. But instead of, planning out different collaborations with content creators, they sought the fast track. They did whatever they needed to do to get people looking again. But the problem is that people looking again doesn't mean that people actually care. Drama can create a viral moment for what it's worth, but it doesn't mean that you have some sort of loyal audience. In fact, it probably will create the opposite effect. It'll create a loyal audience of people trying to see you fail. And then after that, the controversy becomes the brand. That right there is the trap. Streamer U gave Nina Lynn a chance to create a lane, but the lane that she decided is something that people will mostly remember her for being controversial. But not every failure looks loud and messy. Some people didn't crash the moment. They just let the moment pass them by. India Love presents a different type of missed opportunity. She already had the name recognition going into the event, so her issues weren't exposure. I've known India Love since about 2014 back in the Tumblr days. Her issue was more so about conversion. If you take a look at this screenshot, India Love had great viewership coming from Streamer University.
Well, wait, hours watched, active days. Oh wait, she has like 657K followers. Hours streamed. She streamed for like 854 hours. She must have streamed every day. She had 3,000 viewers. Peak viewers 76. I mean, if you watch someone in like a month, this is what you're currently watching. Like, she streamed on like every 25th. Hours watched, active days of her stream. She's been streaming for like 203 days.
But it dwindled, and it dwindled fast. One of the reasons why is because she most likely did not have any sort of identity or characteristic that would have people coming back to her streams and her content. Most of the time, she just decided to tether herself to a male streamer in the space, most notably DDG. And we all know how that ended up in her most notable moment post-Streamer University.
Breakout Streamer of the Year went to Breakout Streamer of the Year went to Adapt, and congratulations, and we respect you for what you did. But Rakai should have won Breakout Streamer of the Year and DDG. I don't care what y'all say. Shout out Rakai, shout out blah, 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 blah.
But she didn't even have to go on stage, and no one did not told her to go on stage to even say that. I mean, it was pretty cool that she said that DJ Rakai had won, but maybe DG could have won Breakthrough Streamer, but I don't know about Rakai because Rakai been being disrespectful lately. But Rakai has not done any events. I mean, if you want to win like Breakthrough Stream, you have to do like get more subs and all that type of stuff, and let the camera focus on you instead of focus on everyone you are in. Like, and maybe that's just I'm starting to get smart at something.
If you feel like you're wasting hours shopping online, watch this. Shopping for one product online turns into hundreds of sponsored results, thousands of options.
This was an opportunity for her to reposition herself. I can remember before Streamer University, Zoe Spencer came to the internet talking about weren't a lot of spaces for women to succeed without them being tethered to the guys. And I've talked about it multiple times on this channel before, and India Love was put in a unique opportunity. She was positioned to separate herself from the pack and then ultimately embrace a whole different lane that streaming hadn't really tapped into. But she didn't really do that. She never separated herself. She never made a lane for herself. She never really took the opportunity to stand out and maybe even galvanize some of the young women in the streamer space. I would say that people left her streams not knowing what to expect. And that's probably true for the individual streams. But for the streams where she did exactly what she did, they put her in the box of a pick-me, which, hey, rightfully so. But at the end of the day, it was a missed opportunity because she didn't sever that tie to the existing fan base that was already there, that wasn't really there for her. So then anytime she had a moment, people would react, people would make their think pieces, but ultimately people would move on. And I could go on and on about different examples from Streamer University, but once you look at all of them, Ray's point becomes the part that explains the entire thing.
Yeah, if you got part two, how to tell you? We not getting in, bro. If they're streaming you part two, I'm telling you, bro. Whoever go back the first time, you're not going back this time, bro. How do I tell you, bro? It's over, bro. There's no way letting people from streaming you first go to a second. Like, there's no point.
Ray is stating here that Castanet is not inviting the past streamers from Streamer Universities, the alumni, back into the program because it's not some sort of crutch. It's not some sort of permanent support system. It was a launch pad. That means that the event in and of itself was temporary best. You're not going to be that one alumni that's always hanging around the college campus, whether it's during homecoming or even past homecoming, trying to relive the glory days with your varsity jacket that you've clearly outgrown, still hitting on the girls girls at the local college bar. That's weird. That's disgusting, gang. What you were supposed to do post Streamer University is take the clips, take the moments, take the attention, take all that opportunity and start building something when you were on your own. Because if your career only works when there's a Kai Cenat backed event, then ultimately you didn't build a career. You just built dependency. You built another place and space for Kai Cenat to succeed, but not one in which you can thrive on your own or with collaborating with some of your peers that are also alumni.
I still think what he did last year holds weight today.
Really?
Yeah, Streamer University created how many, you know how much like further that pushed streaming University and how many like careers spawned off of that? Like, yeah, he could probably chill there for a minute.
Anyone making any sorts of criticisms about what happened to any of the streamers from Streamer University, are there any successful ones, is being totally 100% disingenuous. And I think it's two reasons why they do this. One, I think it is a part to shade Kai Cenat because the internet's going to take an opportunity to shade him regardless. But two, and I think more importantly, just because it doesn't exist on your timeline doesn't mean that it did not happen. So I've taken the opportunity to have conversation with a couple of alumni from Streamer University to ask about their experience during the process and after to truly understand if they were or were not successful or answer the age-old question, was Streamer University a waste? Marcus, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing great. How you doing, Omizi?
Hello, I'm Kai Woos, and I am a Streamer University alumni.
So the reason why I've asked you for this today is because maybe 5 days ago, it was the year.
Alumni means a student. That's what alumni is.
Your anniversary of Streamer U.
Yep.
Shouts out to the Streamer U alums. Now, your walk is a little bit different because you were already in the space with the quote unquote big boys before Streamer U. But I want to know, after Streamer U, how has your life changed?
It's kind of been the same in a sense because like how you said, I was already around the people, but it's just the obvious viewership increase that I've been able to maintain. Because I still wasn't, even though I was around them, I still was a small streamer before that. So yeah, so I would say obviously the viewership increase, which comes with, you know, the financial bonus and shit like that. So I would say that because I didn't get too many clips off like some of the you know, the bigger guys. So it's not like I took off like Yana, this, that, and the third.
How have things been just in general since Streamer U?
Honestly, amazing. I feel like life has been so active. I low-key didn't even realize it's been a whole year since because I don't think I've ever been this busy in my life.
Oh, wow. Is this with just different opportunities that come with being more visible in the space now?
Yeah, I think different opportunities and also like a different drive. Like whenever you see how people move as a bigger creator behind the scenes, especially, you start to realize like, oh, I'm not putting in as much work as I thought I was. It's like the planning, the execution, the editing, the meetings, the like conceptualization of ideas.
Well, actually, she has a point because, I mean, if you're becoming like much of a big creator, you got to have a plan to do so. Like, have a plan to edit videos, have a plan to put work in videos, have a plan to grind videos, have a plan to grind on streaming and videos. And even that's how you get like more viewers and subs. And she talked about that because she must have been doing that during Streaming University. She must want to be that type of streamer. And she probably might be big like Kai too.
It's like you don't realize that all of this is happening because whenever they show up on camera, they're just there to entertain. They're not there to tell you about the logistics of being a streamer or like being a content creator in general. So like being able to see that without them trying to entertain an audience made me realize like, oh, I gotta lock in more. I gotta do more. I gotta push harder. So I've been like trying to like apply a lot of those ideas myself. And ever since then, just always editing, always recording, always doing something different.
Yeah, I totally understand. It's a grind, but I value what you're saying. When you see others are doing good things, great things, the only thing that you can do, well, you can do two things. You can elevate or you can say, well, maybe that's too much for me. I just don't need to be a part of that.
Yeah, exactly. It's like realizing that you have access to the method. It's like, okay, now do I want to be that tired? Do I want to implement that? It's been a slow implementation for me because I'm like, I don't want to burn out, but it's been very satisfying.
Now, this is some of the controversial questions that people have about Streamer U. How come we aren't seeing more people that attended Streamer U be successful?
That's not something I've thought about too much because I feel like everybody kind of, you know, it benefited a lot. There are some people that probably didn't see too much benefit after it. But a lot of it could be preparation. I think a lot of people didn't know like what to do after. Like, even if you do get this increase of viewership, what to do after, how to capitalize on it after. It's still it put people in the right rooms and the right doors, and I did think it served a purpose. But if you're kind of just thrown into the lion's den without really expecting, I feel like a lot of people would just kind of trying to find the most respectful way to say it. But you'll kind of fizzle out a little bit because just not being prepared. Because I mean, even me, I didn't know what to fully expect, and because I was a smaller streamer, it was rocky for me off like just starting just from the type of person I am. So yeah, I think it was a culture shock for a lot of people, not really knowing what to do after it. And yeah, there was a lot of people that did know what to do, and they took full advantage of it. So yeah, I that's what I would say.
I was talking to another person that I interviewed, and they were saying that like, a lot of these people, just because you don't see them doesn't mean that they're not successful. And then also like, who defines what success is? Somebody may now be more consistent than they were. And even if it's not at the height or numbers of 500, 600, 1,000 live viewers, ultimately though, just being consistent is much better than where they were when they first started, where they were a little inconsistent. But they also might be killing like Instagram, Snapchat, all these other things like that too.
I think people forget that Twitch is one of the hardest platforms to grow, maintain, and see success in regardless. I mean, even people going from 0, even if you're at 100, 200, even if you're at 50, like all of that is a win, because without getting that boost.
Actually, if you're at 0,
like it really is, it's not impossible obviously, but it is very hard, especially with how many people is trying to stream now, to go from nothing to even a little bit. Like it is super hard. So even if you went to Streamer U and you came back and you average 50 viewers, you're still at a very high percentage.
Actually, yeah, you came from Streaming University or even streamed at Streaming University, your viewers would go to like 50 or something or whatever, or even at 1,000 or whatever you like. Yeah, I mean, it is actually hard to get views now. You go to like 100, 200, 300, or whatever 100 viewers you're at. It is actually hard, pretty much.
Of people on Twitch, because most people on Twitch, like majority of people on Twitch, are streaming to nobody right now.
Yeah.
This is for protection. 72 hours of it.
What are you doing?
I'm packing a laptop for a new Maestro student.
Oh, what is Maestro?
It's the first AI.
Yeah, it really just depends. Most people think of success. They were expecting everyone to graduate Streamer U and average 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 plus, but that's in itself just super hard to do regardless.
How come we aren't seeing more people that attended Streamer University being successful?
I think it's because everyone's metric of success is different. Like I know people that aren't as active on socials that are like buying properties because their money's up. It's like, because it was called Streamer University, everyone will see you on like TikTok Live or on Twitch. And they're like, why are your numbers so low? Like, what was it even all for? Meanwhile,
yeah, she's been on TikTok too. And she's talking about the number that are low. It might be the number of views that are low on Twitch. If there be like viewers in your stream, right, watching you as a small streamer at Streaming University, they'll make a clip of you and post it on TikTok. And then you have like more viewers coming back to that. So that's what I could also say about Streamer University right now.
while like you're actually getting millions of impressions on your Instagram and you're getting millions of impressions on your TikToks and you're getting invited to hang out with their favorite creators. So it's like, whenever you put that into perspective, it's like, just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not happening. I always remind myself that there are people who make a living on content that I'll never know their names. I'll never know what they create. So it's like, just because we were introduced to a certain audience doesn't mean that was the audience that we necessarily belong to. Like, that wasn't our niche. I'm no Kai Cenat. Like, I'm the first person to admit that I don't have that energy and I don't have those ideas, and my personality doesn't fit into that. Whenever I was chasing that right off of Stream University, all I did was deplete my money and burn myself out and realize like, oh, I like IRLing, but like, I don't need to like do it at this level, or I don't need to do these ideas specifically because that's not my audience. That's not what I'm looking for. So I think a big part of it too is just like, we're not in your algorithm because you don't like our content. And I think that's fine. Like, because we have our audiences and we have our people, and the internet is so vast. So I think a lot of people are just like really in their zones, and it's not that they're not creating. It's just that they're in a different like area of the algorithm.
I think people forget that the internet is so big. So just because you're not seeing me doesn't mean that I'm not working until one day, like I pop back up on your algorithm and then, you know, I've got this going on, that going on. And you're probably like, oh, wow, I haven't seen this person for years. But
yeah, exactly. And it's like those people that people expect us to be around on camera. Sometimes we don't fit into their content, but like behind the scenes, like a lot of the people from SU, especially like the professors, have been so incredibly helpful with like mentoring me over the course of this year. So it's like, just because I'm not popping out on a stream doesn't mean that those people aren't still helping me elevate my content to fit what I want to do for the rest of my life, basically.
why do you think Streamer U continues to get such a bad rep?
I mean, if I'm being honest, as glazed as it sounds, I think most of it is just because it's under Kai's name. Like if this was another streamer's idea that doesn't get as much hate, then I don't think it would see that much. And then I think a little bit of it too is there, like a lot of people will fuel the fire for the hate because they weren't picked. So some niggas are just like, it was some niggas that weren't even going to give it a chance, even though they were going to watch it, but they don't even give it a chance to praise it, because if niggas had super dreams, because a lot of people that for some reason, and I'm seeing it now, for if he does a second one, I'm seeing niggas post now where they think this is like end all be all. Like I'm seeing people hit me up like, damn, like they think like if I don't hit this, then you know, like it's over with. So it's like it's people like that was like, okay, I need this so bad, I don't get it, and then okay, I'm just gonna kind of join in on the hate because who are these nobodies? And it was too many famous people and this, that, and the third. So it's like it's a culmination of a lot of it. But I think most of it is because it's under Kai's name.
And it's interesting because in my research for the video, I went back and I started looking at all the people who were like, yo, I hate Kai Cenat, I hate Streamer U, I hate the people that got selected, and they should have picked the smaller guys, and they did all this complaining. I went back and saw what they did from that point till today. And there's so many of them that haven't done anything, haven't touched nothing, haven't streamed consistently since. And I'm thinking to myself, did you think that this was like your super duper put on card right here? Like Streamer U was really gonna put you there?
But I think you might be one of the first people that has done that too. I think a lot of people, some of those videos popped. Like as soon as he revealed what happened, it was like a huge debate, at least on my timeline. I mean, some of these videos were on TikTok at least were fucking hitting of people just like complaining about it, and there's too many people, too many famous people, and this shit ain't gonna hit. Da 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 da. But yeah, if you went back and did that, that would be far to look at, because I already know people didn't take this opportunity to put Bill.
I'm gonna try not to call nobody's name out when I do it, but
if they want to call people out, like whenever it was time,
that's true.
Fucking call them niggas out, because you know it's gonna be some people that might even look at other people and say, hey, you haven't streamed that much since Streamer U. Like the other mad that they didn't get the opportunity, but them niggas might have not streamed as much as the people that they saying don't stream after the opportunity, if that makes sense.
No, I think that's fair. If I call them out, what they gonna do? Stream about me? Hell, they wasn't streaming in the first place.
TikTok said he was right.
Hey, yeah, let's do it. Let's go bear for bear. Why do you think Streamer U gets such a bad rep?
Because y'all didn't get in.
Here we go.
Realistically, if you look at the people who criticize us, it's the same people that are like, I would have done better. And I feel like a major reason why I got criticism was, one, it was the first time it ever happened. Two, like that, a project of that scale is crazy. Like there's no way to control over 100 people in an environment. Plus the location got leaked before we even started. Like that shit was crazy. But no, I just feel like a lot of the criticism comes from people thinking that they would have done better. And I don't know, to that, I'm always just like, just make cool content then. Because I mean, Mercy wasn't like a get rich quick kind of thing. Like I think people also forget that.
I'm watching videos like this. She needs to stop. Yo. She needs to stop.
The Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover in the Black Card Spa.
Mom, what's that?
Nothing. Just in the car. Let's go. Come on.
You guys remember Nina Lynn?
Why, Nina? Why don't you talk to someone? Because big cars. This is what happens when I like. Thank you. I won't go to jail. No, you're not. I'll tell you one thing. I smack the shit out of you, bitch.
Many of you are probably upset that I've reminded you of the SA legend herself, but
wait, what's her game tag name?
That I've reminded you of the SA legend herself.
Nina Daddy is back.
But if it makes you feel any better, I come bearing possible good news. Recently, it was announced by Nina Lynn herself that she was allegedly arrested and spent the night in jail for stealing a $4 pair of scissors. Yeah, this is the apparent offense that made her face actual consequences, but a win is a win, I suppose. And Nina posted on her Instagram story to inform her fans that she couldn't stream today because of a crazy experience and that she is due in court on her birthday. Sometimes the universe just gives you a freebie. If you don't know who Nina Lynn is, you're probably thinking to yourself,
oh my god, this Diesel guy is a fucking asshole. Celebrating someone's court date being on their birthday, that's a little cruel.
But you have to understand that this is an individual who was caught on camera multiple times groping and touching men inappropriately without their consent, bragging about stealing.
Wait a minute. Issues an excusable apology to this guy's toast and others following
without their consent, bragging about stealing. And there's that Karma, and she's one of those IRL streamers that likes to walk around and just be a huge public nuisance. Their entire goal is just to act as obnoxious as fucking possible. So if Nina was actually arrested, I do not feel bad, and no one should feel bad. This is a time to celebrate. Unless, of course, this is not true. I have been using words such as allegedly and might have, because yes, at first, the story seems pretty believable. There's a 2-minute clip being shared on Twitter of Nina talking about being arrested for accidentally stealing a pair of $4 scissors. It's believable because she's actually done this before and bragged about it.
I'm telling you, bro, even if it was the stakes, bro, ain't nobody missing no fucking money, bitch. Calm the fuck down. No Target is not losing no type of fucking money from some stakes, bitch. Ass fucking bum ass steaks. I don't give a shit. Hold on. Oh, matter of fact, you want to make a news? I got these from Target too, guys.
Wait, did she bought the steaks from Target, or did she just stole the steaks out of Target and just give a fuck about buying them and shit? Like, for real.
Look, I got these from Target too. Guess how much I paid? $3.99.
However, if you watch her actual live stream and choose to torture yourself by listening to her voice for over 2 hours,
what did I do? Like, what did I do? Like, literally, what did I do? What did I do, though? Like, can you tell me what I did, though? Like, what did I do, though? Officer, what did I do? Because there's no reason.
Oh my god, stop. You'll find an interesting clip that Nina decided to insert within her Getting Arrested Storytime segment after Nina makes a comment about how someone like Asmongold will probably clip this story. And Nina then says this.
I don't give a fuck. Asmongold always bored of shit. He always got to make content out of something. Man got to make money, bro. I respect it. All this story, I'm going to say for everybody's sake, is fake. It's made up. It makes you feel better. For all the people who got about to make some clips out of this, it's made up. Yeah. It's made up. It's made up, buddy. Right. Chat, repeat with me. Right. Repeat, chat. Right. Everybody repeat. This is. Let's just, before this becomes a YouTube video, make sure to include this, okay?
I'm not really sure what the play is here. So either Nina did get arrested for stealing a pair of $4 scissors, or she's lying about getting arrested to appear badass in front of her kid audience and for attention. Either way, she looks incredibly pathetic and sad. Look how desperate I am for attention. Man, isn't it so funny that I lied about getting arrested and spent a night in jail? Not really. It only validates that people have.
Wait, Nina Lynn has been indefinitely banned on Twitch. This comes after she allegedly shoplifted live.
Have a low opinion of you.
Well, you see, Diesel, this is actually a 200 IQ. Nina fabricated an arrest to trick you into making content on her. Checkmate.
Wow, my bank account got slightly bigger after making a video on her. She totally owned me, and I'm so sure my fans are now going to give Nina the clout she wants. They're definitely going to start following all of her accounts now, and definitely not use this opportunity to just point and laugh. Congratulations on lying about being arrested. Your prize is people online ridiculing you and humiliation.
Nina Lynn revealed she was arrested and spent the night in jail after accidentally failing to scan a $4 pair of scissors. The shop owner could have let her return to pay for it, but he demanded that the police arrest her for theft. That's how I know that God watches as mine go.
Now, Nina is also an individual who will just say random shit to troll people and mess with them. It is very within her character to quote unquote accidentally steal something at self-checkouts because, again, she's done this before. After spending some time in the Clank, Nina booted up a live stream to share with her viewers her experience getting arrested and going to jail. Craziest story time. Locked up for 8 hours. Speaking to Michael Jackson. I don't know. Shit wild. Cell life. Shopping for gifts. Apparently, Nina has an explanation for why she was arrested. Unlike the time when Nina stole from Target and doubled down on her thievery, this time, she didn't intentionally mean to steal. She just forgot to scan a low-priced item and was arrested for it.
The real reason why I went to jail. All right, bro. I never thought I'll be here again. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I really didn't think so. On some real shit. This shit got me fucked up. Bro, fuck NYPD, bro. All right? Fuck NYPD just for a little bit. All right? Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Did you cry? Fuck no, I didn't cry. I ain't no bitch.
Whoa. Nina sure is a real badass. She's so crazy. There's also multiple points within this live stream of Nina admitting she's broke, but also wants to convince her viewers she also has no problem stealing and risking jail if it meant aiming for a more expensive prize.
I might steal a motorcycle. I might take a couple of city bikes, bitch. Allegedly.
Wait. So she was thinking about stealing a motorcycle or a city bike?
Okay? I might... If shit is really bad, I might fucking steal someone's car. Like, I ain't go to jail for no fucking dumbass $4.
Yet at the same time, she has no problem risking jail for steak. Anyways, Nina's version of the story is that she bought over $200.
She's just saying that she won't go to jail for stealing a car, stealing a city bike, stealing a motorcycle over $4. Like, why would a car even cost like $4? Like, what would I guess that car cost? Like $400 or $4,000? Or what about a bike? $400 or $4,000? Like, for real.
Worth of stuff and forgot to scan a pair of scissors worth $4. And she complains about how the manager pressed charges despite there being a lack of intent to steal.
I show every barcode. I'm going boop, 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 boop with the fucking gun. I'm like beep, beep, beep with the fucking red barcode scanning thing. Boop, 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 boop.
She's really thinking that's a game. To me, she's thinking that's a game in a different way she think it is. And she's just doing that because she don't know how serious it is. Like, she's just saying that like a slang version or a disrespectful way. Like, she's like scanning a gun. Like, she's like, boop, 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 boop. Like you're shooting a gun to scan something. Like, what the hell are you talking about, girl? Like, fuck. Like, dang. I mean, I shouldn't even curse, but like, what are you even talking about, girl? Like, what are you talking about? Like, are you serious? Like, say what you guys say. She's like making the boop, boop, boop noises because that's how the gun works. Like, if you scan something on the machine, right? Like, if you're at Walmart, Target, or Kroger's, right? You would like use a gun to like scan something, to like scan your foods and stuff, or objects that you buy at the store with your gun. That's part of you buying something, especially you buy something with your card afterwards.
Buddy, I missed one. I literally by accident went like this. And I went boop, 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 and I looked at a screen to check something, and I went boop, boop, boop. Oh my God. Yo, no bullshit. Like, no bullshit. Like, I have never been wrong in that way.
I have never been wrong in that way.
Yeah, maybe you have been wrong, though.
Listen to her.
We're here because God is still needs
Headlines fail. Now, if anyone else in the world was at a self-checkout scanning their items but forgot one low-priced item and was arrested for it, yeah, I definitely feel bad. Forgetting to scan one item within a big order can happen. However, when it happens to someone who has a history of quote-unquote accidental...
Just like this, if you buy a steak for a low-priced item, would you scan it? And how much would it cost? Would the steak cost like $4 or $2 or something at a low price? And would you have like $2 or $4? No, because you would go ahead and scan without scanning nothing. And you must have did that at Target, did ya? And what did you buy like scissors for? Like what?
Definitely not.
She didn't scan the steak. I peeped that too, LOL. She's scanning the butter, not the meat. Would the butter cost like, the butter's at a low price? Did the butter cost like, the butter was at low price?
Scanning every item. It's kind of hard for me to believe it was an accident. Again, this is assuming this even happened.
Oh, so it was an accident or a mistake, maybe.
And if it did, I would love to see the body. I'm sure that would be a real treat.
Yo, are you seeing this? They doing too much over $4 scissors.
Yeah, that's her, officers. That woman tried to steal from my store and groped my son. Ma'am, if you would just come with us quietly.
Yo, Chad, I'm running away from the cops. Do, fuck 12.
Maybe one day when Nina is actually arrested, she'll be streaming from her POV, and we'll also get the body cam POV. It'll be fun because then we can flip back on the different perspectives of her getting tackled or resisting arrest. That'd be kind of funny.
The guy had it out for me. I don't know what it is. Maybe he watches Adam Ross. Maybe that's it. Or maybe he watches Samba Gold. But the guy wants you in the precinct. I'm like,
so she's like, bro, why are you even guessing what the guy watches though? Why it matters that you stole something? Like, bro, you really guess that he watches Aiden Ross, Asmon Gold. Who's Asmon Gold? What type of streamer is he? Like the guy that you talk to that saw you stole from out the store, know the streamers you're talking about, and he watches them that you're talking about? Bro,
that's how I know that guy watched Asama Gold, bitch. That's how I know.
Asmongold, please react to my video. Asmongold, make fun of me, please.
Oh, so that's what he looked like. I knew who he is. Does he talk with XQC?
Need attention, please, Asmongold. Let's say Asgold does decide to react to your video. What then? More people online call you.
Actually, how about this? What about other streams like Moist Critical, Asmongold? Aiden Ross might maybe react to your video and try saying that's wrong for you to steal something out of the store. Would I say that? Like, what else would you sell out of the store without buying it? Even though since it was an accident, they would say that it's probably an accident or a mistake or something, that you stole something out of the store and that you mentioned them in case they watches your videos or react to one of your videos. Just like I'm sitting here react to your video and hearing what they might say if they react to watching your video, Nina Lynn. Like, Nina, bro, come on.
A thieving dipshit? What is the end game? You and your fan base knowing you tricked a big YouTuber into making a video on you? This is kind of a blast from the past for my ass, but the situation here kind of reminds me of when a certain YouTuber named Mr. Girl uploaded a video.
Wait, Mr. Girl? Wait, he has like 2.66k video subscribers? Cuties and uncomfortably honest review
where he praised the movie Cuties and went into great detail about how the characters in the movie made him pop a boner. And after myself and many others covered his video, calling him a freak, he turns around and says, haha, that video was parody. I was only pretending to be a pedophile. And it's like, okay, congrats. Now most people think you're attracted to minors. What an ingenious 200 IQ play. You sure showed the internet by continuing to ruin your image. We then get an hour of Nina talking about her experience in the Clank, where she was sitting in a cell for 8 hours. Honestly, the story is kind of boring, especially considering it's most likely fabricated.
I was in there for 8 fucking hours, bro. 8 fucking hours. The guy made me sign sheets on the fucking thing to say I will never ever go back to that shop ever again for a year. I'm banned from that shop for a whole year.
I thought Nina would have gone all out. I was promised some soap dropping. If you're going to start making storytime videos, you need to up your game. Maybe talk about the time you got fucked by a toothbrush. I don't know. It's kind of sad because if it turns out that Nina actually did go to jail and stick her head in a garbage pail, I wouldn't be surprised. Just like how I wouldn't be surprised that all of this is fabricated. Even if this were true, a night in jail would obviously not mean that much or change Nina or anything, but it is a step up compared to a Twitch suspension for groping men without consent.
Streamers Nina Lynn and Zoe Spencer have been unbanned from Twitch after serving a one-day ban for SA. Sexual assault. That's what SA is.
We're slowly getting into more appropriate punishments and consequences.
Yeah, I
Big
mean,
day. Keep calm.
Zoe Spencer
Keep your
might be
composure.
the same as Nina Lynn. And Zoe Spencer, I heard that Illuminati talk about Zoe Spencer though. About her doing sexual assaults, biting people, all that other type of stuff. She curses so much too. She's kind of like Nina Lynn. That type of version, chat. But honestly, chat, just to say this right now, I'm really, I'm gonna stop streaming for the whole day. So yeah. So see y'all later on. Peace.